have done many videos where I share with you how to prepare for your interview, how to prepare your CV, how to apply for jobs, and how to scale or pass your interviews. What I've not shared with you is what to do if you ever fail an interview. In this video, I'm going to be sharing all that with you. So if you're interested in seeing that, please keep on watching. My analytics is saying to me that a lot of you do watch my videos, but you are not subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go on and click the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click the notification bell button so you can be notified when I share videos like this. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. And welcome to Career Level Up. If you're joining me for the very first time, here I share career management and growth strategies. If you've been on the channel now for a while, you would know that I've shared so many strategies on how to pass your interview, how to prepare for your interview. But today I'm going to flip that title and I'm going to be sharing with you what to do if you fail an interview. Sometimes the outcome of an interview can be really unpredictable, even for the very best of us. Here is what to do if you fail an interview. The very first thing to do is to acknowledge that, yes, something went wrong somewhere. Don't be in denial. Don't start blaming yourself. Why me? I think I prepared really well. I think I don't deserve this. The first thing to get rid of is that victim mentality. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe it's because of my race. Maybe it's because of my gender. Get rid of all of that thought. Very, very important for you to move forward. Of course, the next best thing would be for you to try and get a feedback from your interviewer or the hiring manager. A lot of times, the feedbacks are given by the recruiters through the hiring manager. However, sometimes if the hiring manager genuinely liked you and they feel like you did really well, that you could have actually passed the interview, they tend to reach out to you directly sometimes, and they will phone you or they will write to you. And sometimes they will arrange a call with you to say, I want to give you some feedback. The feedback would be definitely, since you did very well on the interview, and then they will give you some not so great on your interview. This is when they will highlight or pinpoint to you whether it's your experience that made you fail the interview, or some of your skills that made you fail the interview, or even how you related to them on the interview. So if you happen to fail an interview and you don't get a feedback, so basically you won't know what happened. You won't know what you did wrong. So it's very important for you to focus on getting feedback from the hiring manager or the recruiter. Now that you have the feedback, what should be your next step? It is now time for you to run through that feedback again. What exactly were you told when you were giving that feedback? It is time to really assess the feedback and see what can you do now before your next interview. Did they mention a particular skill that you don't have? And is there any way you can acquire this kind of skill? A lot of times, a lot of us tend to feel like if we are not in a job, we can't acquire skills. We can actually acquire skills in multiple and different ways. For example, you can quickly acquire that kind of skill by using free resources available to you. Maybe read extensively about this area and try to understand it very well. And you create a nice story out of this particular skill area. Secondly, you can look for a volunteer opportunity if it's available to you to acquire that skill. If you are currently in a job, you can look for someone who is currently doing the same role or function within your current organization. Shadow them, pick their brain, ask them questions to see if they can show you exactly how this is done. Number 4, you can also quickly explore a course, LinkedIn Learning, Udemy course, to gain understanding of this skill area. and then understand it to the extent whereby if the interviewer asks you next time, you know exactly what to do with this particular skill that you were lacking before. So another thing to also consider, aside preparing for your interview, is to also know that when it comes to the interview, is a total package. So basically what I'm saying here is sometimes is the way you communicate your expertise or your skills or your own personal brand, is the way you position yourself in the front of that interviewer. It's also important for you to also assess yourself. And one of the ways to do that is to get some of your trusted friends or colleagues or family, if you have mentors or sponsors within the workplace, to practice your interview with you. Sit in front of someone you truly trust or even a senior colleague. Let them view how you interview, of how you showcase your experience and skills. It could just be anything. So aside getting feedback, closing the skill gap that you have, preparing for your interview, is also very important for you to do a little bit of self-reflection. Self-reflection is very important in the sense that it will help you catch yourself, because of course we all have that blind spot. Some of us is the way we move our hands everywhere. Some of us is the way that we don't make eye contact. So like I said, it's also important for you to catch yourself where you actually fall. So a trusted colleague, a friend, a senior colleague can help you actually achieve that. The good news is when you fail an interview, the next time will be better for you, because especially the feedback would help you know exactly what they look for. In your own case, whether you're a project manager or a software engineer, it's the same formula. Take the feedback, run with it, and prepare better for next time. Because sometimes when you fail that interview, it helps you to prepare better. It helps you to understand the hiring manager's perspective, and that way the next time it will be better for you. So if you're looking for how to get recruiters to notice you, I click the left hand side here. I've made a video there that you can refer to. And finally, be confident in yourself that the next time will be better. And how can you be confident? Prepare. I've told you, acquire that skill if you need to. The next thing is to prepare. How to prepare for your interview. Interviews can be tricky sometimes. However, if you're well prepared enough for that interview, it makes a lot of difference. One of the ways that I prepare for my interviews is that I use the job specification as a guide to tailor my responses for my interviews. I also have a free book on how to pass your competency-based interview questions. I will put the link here for you. Go download it or check in the description box. The book is free. You're not going to pay for it. So ensure to prepare. And the final one is always recognize that sometimes when we fail, is usually a learning curve for us, depending on what we see. So when you fail an interview, know that the next time will be better, because you have more experience. You know exactly what they are looking for. You have all the time in the world to prepare in this regard. And that's it. Those are some of the things you can do if you fail an interview. And as always, I want to wish you the very best if you are interviewing. If you need any help or support on your career journey, please do reach out. It will be my honor to help you on your journey. I've had the opportunity to help many professionals from different parts of the world and all walks of life as well. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and also please feel free to share with your friends and family. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please go on and click the subscribe button down below. As always, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon on my next video. If you're looking for 5 different kinds of job before, because you have diverse experience and skills, to narrow it down to maybe 1 or 2. I will always say 2 so you have a choice, 1 so you can fast track the kind of job you're looking for. It's always very important to know that you don't have to send 100 CVs a day before you get the right opportunity. It is better to focus on tailoring your CV, tailor your experience and skills to match what is required in the marketplace, and send it out rather than applying to just any job. You see this one, you apply for it. You see that one, you apply for it. That is the wrong way to look for a job. Focus on sending minimal applications so you can have time. Focus on tailoring your CV. It helps you fast track your job search.